Buddhist Stories, the story of Magha, part 7 of 10, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on September 13th, 2015 in France.
I keep interrupting myself with jokes or with a cough. And you probably wonder when will I finish the story ever. You want me to finish quick? Okay. Sakasava, his wife, and condensed within himself, and had been born in... Okay, finish. You want that? No? No. Okay. Okay, you are the boss. The guest or the boss. They say so in India. But when I was there, I wasn't treated like the boss. No, I work for whatever ashram I went to. I just liked to. Everybody loved me, including the guru and his wife and all his drivers. They always tried to come and hug me, and I always tried to run away. Yeah. You don't treat a guest, you don't treat a visitor like a boss if you're wanting to hug her, right? No. So that's not the treatment of a boss. Okay. So I wasn't a boss in India. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you. 900 miles in extent, the hall, the meeting hall of the gods. The most charming of all places in that heaven. Here on the 8th day of the month, the Dharma is preached. Probably a master came, or one of the master's Dharma body, yeah? Transcendental body. It's in different places. And on the 8th day of the month, the Dharma is preached. Even today, when men behold a charming place, they would say, it is like goodness, the meeting hall of the gods. When Joy died, she also was reborn there. And at the same time, there came into existence a lotus tank called Joy, or because they have such a merit, you know. They were helping with the hall and offering things for the people. So when they're born in heaven, as soon as they were born in heaven, these precious things, halls and lotus ponds and, adorning heaven, just appear together with their rebirth in heaven. The lotus tank called Joy was appearing at the same time. 500 miles in extent, or less than the goodness, nah? Almost half. Yeah. Half of the length of goodness. Maybe goodness was the first one to think about it. Or maybe she offered more, the most essential things. When Thoughtful died, she also was reborn there. And at the same time, there came into existence Thoughtful's Creeper Grove, 500 miles in extent. There they conducted the gods whose prognostics have appeared, till they are overcome by confusion. But when Wellborn died, she was reborn as a crane in a certain mountain cave. She offered nothing, right? Did not even try, even think that she would, possess all this, because Prince Magha will marry her. He didn't even mention it. He probably didn't even look at her yet. Such is the fate of the selfish people. Eh? Do nothing but want the best. Always. Some of your brothers and sisters are also like that. So sometimes I had to use a different method. Because all these years of sweet teaching, you have to be selfless, you have to help one another, you have to think of others more than yourself. or at least equal to yourself. It didn't work. So sometimes I have to use a different method. I have to invite them to go home. After, so many decades still stamping the feet over there, then it's no good. Either go home or just leave. See what I mean? There's no need to keep taking precious space in my golden house. Actually, this is more precious than in the golden garden of the Buddha, Why? Because it's too small. Every inch counts. You see, always I have to invite, okay, there are 3 places here, 1 place there. Understand? Extra, so you can come here. You sit here. Otherwise, you sit in other rooms, for example, or sit outside. If it's not raining, of course. I was so worried. But I thought last night we made a lecture. Stretch your leg out. I will, too. A sample. Just stretch. Stretch it out. Relax, okay? Because I'm going to make joke and and cough and sneeze and laugh and wait for you to finish laughing. Then the story will last forever. Stretch yourself out if you feel, uncomfy. You're supposed to relax here. In your house, okay? I said it's my house, but it's your house. I don't know wherever my house remain my house. How many houses I have, all become yours. So I quit calling it my house. I quit living in here because I know sooner or later it will be occupied by disciples. Yeah, you're right. How you know? How can she guess? Oh, all right. You see, that's how the story keeps landing. I want to finish, but then it would be too boring, huh? You can read it yourself. Why should I read it for you? You see what I mean? But you're so spoiled rotten. Everything Master does, yeah? Spoon-feeding you with all these teachings. You could read it yourself. At least the Buddhist people know all this, or can read it, Can research on internet and read it themselves. But no. I'll come here waiting for Master. Master can read everything also. Yeah, not just do everything, but can read everything. Like they're illiterate or something, Yeah. There are all kinds of languages translated into all kinds of languages. English, Vietnamese, Chinese, Korean, etc., etc. This Buddhist society translating people, they're very diligent in spreading the Dharma in this modern digital age. And we laud them. We thank them also. Because if I pick up another Vietnamese sutra and translate again, then I think I retire. All right, so the girl who offered nothing but was dreaming to take over everything, then she was reborn as a crane in a certain mountain cave on earth, ne? Very good already. At least she did not go to hell. Sakka surveyed his wives and considered within himself, goodness has been reborn here, and likewise joy and thoughtful. 3 girls. Now, where has well-born been reborn? He knew all of them. Perceiving that she had been reborn as a crane in a mountain cave, he thought to himself, because she did no work of merit, the foolish girl has been reborn as an animal. It is my duty to have her perform some work of merit and bring her here. So saying, he laid aside his proper form, and assuming a disguise, he went to her and asked, "What are you doing here?" And the crane answered, "But Master, who are you?" Master is just the polite form that people address each other at that time, okay? Yeah. But nowadays, people even question you, why you call me master? They don't do nothing to each other, and they call each other master. I'm doing some hard work. Yeah, at least I teach you some word or two, one word or two, right? As you cannot be called master. Yeah, I don't care. Mostly I address myself to the Vietnamese as chị hai. Yeah? Chị hai means the second sister, not even first sister. Or sometimes chị cả. It depends. Yeah. Meaning the firstborn. That's all. But I say the same to the Taiwanese, no? Some of you know, right? Yeah, when I talk to them. Sometimes I say 师父 because I keep calling 师父, 师父, and I also, record it and I just like play it out. Yeah, forgot. But I don't care what name. What's the name? So she said, but master, who are you? He said, I'm Magha, your husband. So he has 4 wives, né? So the fourth one is absent in heaven. That's why he went and looked for her. Good husband, huh? Where were you reborn, husband? She asked. I was reborn in the heaven of the 33. Do you know where your companions were reborn? Meaning the other girls? I don't like to appear in the public because I have to wear a lot of clothes and cover myself. But at least here I feel a little bit more relaxed. I just wear what I normally wear in a house. I feel like I'm at home. I don't have to worry that much. But still, we women need a lot of time to wear this and that and stuff. Men, they could just sit here just with the shorts and nobody says anything. Yeah, some masters did that. No, you know that, right? Or in India, though. Oh, no, in America also some masters did that, nah? How convenient, nah? If I do that, what do you think? Even the cameraman would say, Master, what are you doing? There was a film, a French film, I think. I don't remember a French film or not. The title says, My wife is an actress, So in one of the films, the director or the script and the director demanded that the main character woman has to strip. Yeah, she refused. After they keep etching, she said, if all the staff go without clothes while doing filming, working, whatever around here, then I'll do it. She thought nobody would do it. Everybody did. But it's not like nudist theme or anything. They cover, like a woman would wear her, these kind of bag. What you call that? Huh? The bag that you wear on the waist. You put your money, ID card, and all that. Huh? There's a special name for that bag. I also have it sometimes. Like a belt, but there's a bag in the front. Huh? A pouch. Yeah, she's wearing in the front like that. And then she's slinging something around here, equipment, camera. And the man also does similar. So I just saw it's supposed to be done, but nobody saw anything. It's a cheat. What I mean? It's funny. So it's like that, no? So it just look okay, And they especially film with the angle, that you see nothing. Everybody was going to see that film for something, and then they saw nothing. Just pouch and bells and camera. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or hearing stuff that hang all the way down here. A muff, ear muff, hanging, whatever, yeah? So then, of course, the main actress had to. But it's so funny. It looked funny. Everybody goes slinging things around. That thing, just slinging around. It looked very funny. It's supposed to be a funny film also. It's really funny. Why did I talk about that? Where were we before? Okay, now. The husband asked, the Saka god asked her, do you know where your companions were reborn? No, husband, I do not. Normally you say, no, darling, or sweetheart. No, husband. But it's just a translation of the old-time talk. So the Saka, her husband, said, they were also reborn in the heaven of the 33 as my wives. Heavenly God has wives? Wow. Then it's good. So nobody's scared to go to heaven now. You guys like to go there, huh? Even 4 wives. Cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha. The women don't like that. The men do. But I don't know if they're doing anything up there, Probably just the names, the position, huh? All they do? Anybody know? I never check on these things. Probably similar in different ways, yeah? Some sort of mimic from this world, huh? Sensual, heaven. So probably similar. Should you like to see your companions also? So the wife asked, how can I get there? Say, Saka, I will carry you. So placing her in the palm of his hand, I told you how big we look compared to them, huh? He carried her to the realm of the gods and set her free on the bank of the lotus tank named Joy. Then he said to the other 3, should you like to see your companion well-born? Sir, or Sire, where is she? Sire is a more respectful address for the king, Sir is for common positions or high position even, or even a low, normal person when you want to respectfully address him. But Sire is a proper address for king, yeah, or prince, high prince. On the bank, she is on the bank of the lotus tank named Joy. Must be lotus pond, or translation, It cannot be a tank, is it? Sound like a cement built, It's not. In heaven, it cannot be a tank, right? So the 3 went and looked at her, and they cried out, alas! See what has been the result of the noble woman spending her life in just, adorning herself. Look now at her beak, look at her feet, look at her legs. She presents a beautiful appearance indeed. Thus they ridicule her, sarcastic. Yeah. Having done so, they departed, left her standing there. Yeah, wives, they normally would never like each other anyway, so there's no surprise, right?